statue collector. My name's Sean. You also might know me as Algan on the forums. And I'm here today to do my first ever statue review. And today we have the 1/3 scale Mera by Prime 1. This piece is part of the Artgerm line of statues that Prime 1 have been making. I actually have, I'll pan over here, the Supergirl. And now, after a long wait, it took just about 3 years, but Mera has finally arrived from pre-order to in hand, and I have to say, absolutely worth it. The long wait paid off. Everything about this statue is amazing, and I'm very happy to be able to go over and give this the highest recommendation that I can for a piece. And as I said, it's based off the Artgerm art, and I actually have the page from the portfolio so you can see the artwork. This was also a variant cover that was used on Mera number 1. And I think they captured the style of Artgerm just perfectly on this piece. Everything about it just came together very high quality. So first I'm going to go over, get in here, aspects about the piece. So we're going to start at the base. It has this silver disc base that has a lot of Atlantean elements with the shells and pearls, and obviously the logo here, which I prefer over having something like a plate that just says Mera. It's pretty understated there, but it allows for the second component of the base, which is this very large and very heavy part of the resin, which creates the water throne effect on this. This piece did come in 2 boxes, and the reason is this. This takes up about 2/3 of the weight, and it's pretty bulky, but it does add a lot of dynamic element to the piece, and this resin allows for like this movement upwards, and it just how it cascades into sort of this frothy ocean feel. In terms of Mera herself, I can try to get in here to get a bit of the texture work on the boots. You can see the amount of detail that Prime 1 put into this piece, just in terms of little elements that allow for a richer textured feel to it. So these scales from a distance, they kind of blend in, so they don't overpower, but they definitely show up. Now the way this keys in is the resin part just sits in a large key on the base, and then Mera just sits back here, and then down here her foot slides in. Everything about that was very simple, so easy to assemble there. The one part I had a little bit of trickiness was the wrist going into the arms. Did not fit exactly, and I want to thank some of the members on the forum suggested using hot air, which I did, and I applied it to the wrist, and then it slid in fine, so everything was good there. In terms of the costume design, like I said, it was based off Artgerm style, and to try to avoid it feeling too plain and samey with just full green, they did go a 2-tone effect. So you have this brighter green, and then you have sort of this bluish, darker green tone to it, so that you can kind of break up the form along with these gold lines, which apply from the logo, down the boots, all the way up to the bodice, and the trident, and the crown ultimately. And you can even see here, it's almost a glitter effect that kind of gives this just a little extra visual element that again isn't overpowering, but does add a lot to it. The last part that you will insert will be the head, which goes in right here at the bust. Some people were a little worried about there being a seam or a gap, and I'll come in right here so you can see. I don't think that it's that big, and that you would have to get very close up to notice any issue in terms of the gap on any of the component pieces being settled into their keys. To me, it's a very seamless looking piece, and you wouldn't tell. And obviously the last part in terms of the statue itself, the face, to me this is just a flawless recreation of Artgerm's style. She's very beautiful and sultry and powerful, just has a very sense of command of a royal figure. And in terms of the paint quality and colors, nailing Mera's red hair, very important to just allow the character to pop, and contrasting while complementing well the green of the outfit. And I can get in nice and close so you can see all the detail. Now Prime 1 does an effect on their skin, which if I can get in here, you can see it is slightly textured. So it doesn't have the flat quality you may have with other pieces. I think it adds a little bit to the piece. I don't mind the way, for example, Sideshow does it, but it's all about preference, and this is very similar to like the Huntress or the Supergirl that I have from them. In terms of aspects about this piece, this was $1,100. I ordered through Sideshow. It did cost $200 to ship it because it comes in 2 boxes. One of them, like I said, is just the resin part, and the base. The rest is literally the statue. So basically 2 $100 boxes in order to ship it to me. In terms of the dimensions, this is 29 inches tall. It is 15.5 inches deep and 22.25 inches wide. I have no issue fitting it on my little area, which is 24 inches deep, but just keep that in mind if space is an issue. It does weigh 37 pounds. Most of it is, again, that base part. Probably takes up a good 20, some of that. So in terms of moving it, it's not going to be as easy to move, but it is very stable. This will not lean. Don't have to worry about that. And the edition size was 200. I got number 60. So I think if you like this character at all, this is the ultimate piece to get. You need to buy this statue. I can't suggest it enough. At 200, I feel like in a few years, you're not going to be able to find this much anywhere. It's going to be very rare to find it. Oh, I did forget, yes, this does come with these fish. I sort of forgot about them because they're fine. They do have color coordinated to where you place them, so you don't put the wrong one in the wrong place. I could take or leave them. They don't detract, but they don't really add. This does not have a deluxe or special or bonus version. You get the one statue, which is fine because they did a great job with it. So yeah, overall, to me, this is a 10 out of 10. Just perfectly executed statue that I'm happy to have in my collection, and I'll be eagerly awaiting. There'll be a Black Canary going there, a Zatanna going there, a Harley Quinn going there, and hopefully Power Girl going over there to kind of fill out this area. But for now, Mera is the star of my collection, and hope you all enjoyed the review. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.